G'day guys, Bullfrog here, and today I'm going to show you how to extract the images from WWE Supercard. Now the text tutorial will be in the description, so if you're struggling at all, feel free to hop in there and it should all be laid out for you. The download links for all these programs will be in the description as well, so look out for that. But the first thing you want to do is download Nox version 3.8.0.5. Make sure it's no later than this, as the program will not work. Also, you will need to download Ninja Ripper and Kronos, which is an image converting tool, and Microsoft Office Picture Manager, which will be able to flip the images and also extract them, or export them, sorry. So what you want to do is minimize that, and we want to hop into Ninja Ripper, x86, Ninja Ripper. And you want to make sure your exe directory is to your Nox. So if you click on the little dots right there, we'll go to local disk C, program files 86, Nox Bin, and then we'll go to Nox.exe. And now your directory down here should also change to your bin, and your output directory is where you want your exports to be saved. So I want mine saved in my Ninja Ripper / exports folder, so that's where they'll go. Also want to click on settings, and your keys will be a little bit different to mine, as I have changed mine. You can also change yours, but we'll be focusing more on textures, which is F2. So change these to F1, F2, F3, but for now just make sure it's something you remember, which is F2 for me. Now you want to make sure that Intruder Inject is selected and not any of the others. So Intruder Inject is what we need, and then click Run. You should all be good for that. Now we won't need this for a while, so just minimize it. Probably don't even need it at all once you know what you're doing. And while Supercard is loading, or the Nox emulator that is, we will swap over to Kronos over here on the right hand side. And now this will convert the images to a TIFF file format, which will be a lot easier to view the images. And now, once Nox has loaded, you do want to come into your settings up the top. And once your settings have loaded, you'd like to go into Advanced and make sure your graphics rendering mode is set to speed, DirectX, which as you can see it's right here. And when it's lit up blue, that means you have selected it, and just go Save Changes. Now, once that's all done, open up WWE Supercard. Now this is going to take a while to load, so it's a good time to take a little H2O break. It's always good to stay hydrated. Now, while this is practically loaded, this program allows you to extract any image on the screen with the press of F2. So if I want to extract all these, just press F2, it will get saved. So at the moment, a lot of people want renders from cards. So what we'll do, we'll go down to Becky Lynch, as she's the greatest of all time. And just note, you can only extract images you have unlocked, or if someone has it as their champion, you can also get them that way. But a good way to get the image is not by clicking on it like this, but is to go back and just press F2 on this screen, and this will allow you to extract all these images. So if you press F2 now, your game will lag, and as you can see, I'm trying to drag it up and down, but it's not quite working, and there we go. So now that it's letting me drag, it's finished extracting. So if we go to export files on the right hand side, oh, we're in Kronos. We don't have to go on Kronos, we've got to go to Ninja Ripper, as you remember, where we saved our export location. Ninja Ripper, and we will need this file at the top, Nox.exe. Don't choose the other ones, look for the one that says Nox and the capital letter N, .exe. So once you click that, it should say textures, and then these are your textures for the game right here. Now you won't be able to see these, so this is why I use the other program called Kronos, which will automatically convert them into TIFF, which makes it a lot easier to see the images. So as you can see, here's all the images for the cards, and these are the catalog images. That's why they're so small and square. And then you got the background for them as well. So you can easily put them into Photoshop and make your own custom catalog background. And if we scroll down here, we can start seeing some Becky Lynch images. And there's the Beast one that we were on before. So that we have her image, she'll appear right here. And you may be asking, why are they upside down? I don't know why it's upside down, but I'm going to be completely honest. But the quick way to fix it is to find the images you want. So if you want to just select multiple images and, flip them the right way, this is what that Microsoft picture program is for. But we'll just copy these, we'll bring them out one. And now I'd recommend you renaming these to their images, so that way you don't lose count on what's what, and you don't save a ton of images and gotta go through them later. So you might as well just rename it to Becky Lynch Bees, then Becky Lynch Monster Fusion, or Ultimate Monster Fusion, or Halloween Fusion, whatever she came from, and so on. But once you've got these all sorted out, load up, where are we going to go? We're going to go back to WWE Supercard, and we'll load up Microsoft Office Picture Manager. And as you can see, the pictures will load up right here. To get the images to show up, you will need to right click over here, go Add Picture Shortcut, and then you just go into your folder where they're saved, which mine is in Kronos once they get exported in the Kronos app. Exported, and mine are sitting right here, so just go Add, and then it will show up. And once your images are all here, you want to select every single image. A quick way is just to press, the first image and then Shift at the end, or you can press Control A. That will select all the images, and then you want to come up here to where it says Edit Pictures. Now you click Edit Pictures, and if you follow my mouse all the way to the right hand side of your screen, you'll see this drop down box, and you want to go all the way down to Rotate and Flip. Now you want to flip vertically, and this will flip the images the right way around, which the way they're meant to be. And now what you're going to do is click on File, you want to go down to Export, and now on the right hand side of the screen you'll have a bunch of new settings here, and you want to click on where it says TIFF, which is export with the file format, and you want to click on PNG and keep it as the original size, and then click OK. Now this will export them all as a PNG, and just press delete to get rid of the duplicated pictures. And now we've got a nice set of PNGs right here. So now what we can do, we can just minimize this, go to Kronos, exported files, as this is where they are all saved, and here are your beautiful renders the right way around, a nice size for your needs. Now one thing to note, when you press F2 in this app, if I go back to here where I extracted all my images, as you can see, it will continue to extract when I move around in the app. So if I come down to, we'll say, let's go to Finn Balor. So we've got a bunch of Finn Balor images right now. And now, if you look over here, this was the last image that would show up. We'll scroll down, and now we'll get a lot more images showing as the app is still extracting. So a good way is to just close the program and open it back up through Ninja Ripper, so that way it's a lot more sorted. But yeah, all you gotta do is just copy these, throw them into the image converter, and then they'll load back up. Also, if you do want the card renders, the best way is to extract it here, so that way you get the template of the card in the background, plus you'll get the image, which is really nice. But yeah, that's pretty much the basics. Nice and easy. If you do want to get images that you don't own, a good way is to go to an elimination chamber or whatever PvP event is on, click on leaderboards, and you would also want to click on global, as a lot of people have good images who are near the top. You can get like the top 50. As you can see, there's like a Finn Balor image right here. There's Carmella down there, Velveteen Dream. And, these guys have all the events. We've got some nice Becky Lynch images right here. And then you can just extract these. So it makes it a lot easier, and yeah, there you go. You can also search for teams as well. If you come over here to, is it Scout? A good way is just to click on the filter, go to team tier, just click on Shattered, as a lot of Shattered teams have good images. And you want to click search, and just find a shuttered team that's, you know, pretty high tier. This one here is a high tier, and they're bound to have some good images as their profile picture. So there we go, we've got some here with page. There you go, there's an old school page. Diva's title, look at that. So all you gotta do is press F2, and as you can see my game's lagging. Oh, there we go, now it's loaded. So if we close this over here, it should still be in the same folder, maybe not. If you're not sure, just back out, look for the one with the capital N. So yeah, I think it is all the same. Come over here, convert the images, and hopefully it will give us page. If not, you'll have to just close the app and do it all over again, but it's not that hard. But there we go, we've got Asuka, Bailey, lots and lots of images as we were circling from before. Aleister Black, Ronda Rousey, there's a Evolution Becky Lynch, really nice image. Some old images there, Tony Storm, new images, got some Roman Reigns, Elias, Baron Corbin. So yeah, it's a good way to get images. I don't see the page, probably past her, I'm not too sure. But if you can't find it, just close down the Android emulator and extract it again. That way you know you're certain you've got it and you know where she is. Now, I do recommend as well, when you do extract these images, go back, and when you're on this folder here, just delete the images folder. That way you don't get all jumbled up. And you can also do the same thing over here for textures. Once you're finished with them, you don't need them, just delete them, so that way, yeah, don't get them all jumbled up. But yeah, that's the basic tutorial on how to extract the images. Hopefully it didn't go for too long, and I hope you enjoyed, and happy modding. Or extracting, I should say. But yeah, have a good one. Speak to you soon. Peace.